All right, so today, um, we're gonna talk about something that it's kind of recent. It's been it's been on my mind. Uh, Very important question. Um, I'm streaming right now, by the way. Uh, yeah, it's a very important question. It's something that has been bugging me um, since yesterday. Uh, the question is, and before I ask this question, I need you to ask yourself, where your priorities lie. What are your priorities in life? What's your goal in life? What do you aspire to do? What do you want to do? What are your dreams? What are your what are your inner ambitions? That's what I want to know. Comment down below. Comment what you want to be. I would say when you grow up, but most of you are probably already. Uh, what have you done to make a difference? What have you done to make a difference in your life? What have you done to make a difference in somebody else's life? Um, just ask yourself how you can be better. How can you show empathy? I feel like empathy is very absent in today's world. I think a lot of people are just focused on themselves, which you should be. I'm not saying don't be focused on yourself. You want to focus on yourself. You want to make sure yourself is good. You want to make sure you're good. Um, but some people just take it a little too far. Some people, and I'm guilty. I'm not preachy. I'm not saying, I'm not guilty of it because I am guilty of it. I do focus on myself, and I do want to make sure that me and my own are good. I think that's everybody. But take some time out of your life and show some empathy. I feel like empathy is one of those things that is very, very absent in today's world. Very absent. Extremely, extremely void. This world, that's what the problem in this world is. Today's world. I can break it down into so many things, but bro, I'm telling you right now, the lack of empathy that we have in today's society is insanity. It's insanity. Literal. I sit here and I think about it and I'm like, how can we just be this how can we be this like selfish? How can people if it doesn't affect you, they don't care. If it doesn't affect you, if it has nothing to do with them personally, they don't give a crap. And like I said, guilty as charged. I'm not preaching. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm just saying, as a whole, as a universe, as a straight up universe, I feel like just give 2%, 3%. And I'm not saying like filming it. Oh, hey, look, I gave a Little Caesar's pizza to a homeless man. That's not what I'm talking about at all. I'm not talking about doing that. I'm talking about doing something completely unselfish where you have no gain from it. No gain whatsoever. Where it's you, where it might only be you knowing about it. It might just be you knowing that you did something nice for somebody or showed some type of empathy. Take it to your grave. I want it to be like completely selfless, like 100% selfless, where you have no gain from it whatsoever. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about showmanship. I'm not talking about virtue signaling. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about you doing something that does not benefit you, only benefits somebody else. I'll give you an example. So, like, say you're comfortable, you've been off work, you finally get off work, you had a rough day, and somebody calls you and says, "Hey, I need your help. Can you come do something for me?" But you don't want to do it. That's the last thing you want to do. That's the last thing you want to do. Because you just got home from your hard day's work, and you don't want to do it. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to do that. What? Come on. Come on. After a hard day's work, you want me to go do that? But you do it. You do it. You don't want you get no kind of you get nothing from it. You get no kind of reward. Only thing that is that you gain from it is, helping that person. That's what I'm talking about. That's 100% what I'm talking about. Does that happen? I want to challenge everybody. I want to challenge the world. And if they do that for you, if you're on the receiving end of that, then appreciate it. Dang, how do I keep getting back here? Appreciate that what that person did for you. You don't have to and then pay it forward. I think the pay it forward is a very good concept, but I also think people do it for showmanship to me that's not selfless. To me that's just you doing something else. You doing something else that makes you look good, That's to me that's not anything that is that's nothing that is good. I mean, it's good that you did it, obviously, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that is completely devoid of selflessness and completely devoid of personal gain. Because like I said, that's what this world needs. I think if we, as a whole, showed empathy, showed compassion, and not this change your profile picture to black. I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that really, is selfless. It's selfless, 100% selfless. And there are things where you can do it, where you gain from it. I don't know. And I could do it too. I'm not saying I definitely do a lot of things that are, gain self, whatever. I think we all are guilty of it. We also all want to say, "Hey, I'm a good person. I've done this and I've done that." And you probably are a good person. For the most part. And I'm not here to say you're not. I'm here to say that the world needs empathy. The world needs more empathy. We need more empathy. Empathy as a whole. Straight up. Just use 5% of your selfish needs. And I'm talking about people. I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm talking about people. People. I know we're in this world to survive. And that's what it takes, is to survive. Need to survive, and it takes to be selfish to survive. I'm not saying you have to get rid of all that. I'm saying you have to use literally 5% of your entire well-being, of your entire conscience, of your entire living soul. 5% of that should be reserved for complete selflessness, complete empathy, complete everything. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so where I was coming before that was, do you guys prefer Red Lobster cheddar biscuits or Texas Roadhouse rolls? This has been a question that's been on my mind for a very long time, and I don't know the answer. A lot of people are going to say, well, it depends. Do you have the apple cinnamon butter with the Texas Roadhouse rolls? Or without, because everybody loves the apple cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse. I like the rolls straight up, just straight Texas Roadhouse. I like the butter, but just give me the rolls straight up. I think the butter is too much to put on. It's too much of a hassle. I do like the butter, and I just had Red Lobster cheddar biscuits, and it's the only thing I've been thinking about since I've ate them. So it's for me. For me, it's hard to make that decision. It really is. I think it's hard for me to say, okay, what do I want? What do I need? What do I need to say? Because I don't know. I think I am leaning towards Cheddar House biscuits, though. I will admit. I think I'm leaning towards cheddar biscuits. But I want to know what you guys think, so maybe make sure you comment down below what that is. And, you know, have a good day. Have a good day. You know, just have a good day. Have a good day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy everything. I know life sucks. I understand. Life is a pain in the ass, and it sucks. And it's just not worth it sometimes. But I tell you, I'm telling you 100%, it is worth it. It's worth it. Life, for all we know, this is all we have. You know, for all we know, this is all we got. So make the best of it, you know? Make the best of your life. Live it to its fullest if you can. If you can't, I get it. I understand. Have empathy, man. Have empathy. If you don't know what empathy is, look it up. It's basically just putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Live inside their shoes for a second. 1 second. And I'm telling you, it'll change your life. It'll change your life. All right. I'm done preaching. Have a good day. I'll see you guys on the flip side.